Okay, today I want to talk about pathological restriction. So follow me with this analogy here. You know me and my analogies. That's how I learn everything in life, is with analogies. So here it is. So think about like a pathological liar, right? If you are a pathological liar, you tell a lie and then you have to tell another lie and then you have to cover that lie with another lie. And before you know it, you're just spewing lies out without even having to really think. It just naturally comes to you. That's what I would consider a pathological liar. It's like almost subconsciously, they just can't help but to lie. And when you have pathological restriction, it's very similar, right? You make a decision. I'm just going to throw out a scenario here. Let's say you're in recovery and you're committed to that candy bar challenge that I talk about all the time, and you choose not to have it. And then before you know it, you don't have it that morning, right? And then before you know it, breakfast becomes really, really safe. And then you're kind of struggling to get yourself to eat that snack in the morning. And then lunch is just the same old routine thing you've been having forever. And then before you know it, like your entire day is just spent restricting. It's almost like you kind of fall into it without even realizing. It's autopilot, it's this default mode that you fall into. And that can be over the course of a day. That can be over the course of a lifetime of an eating disorder, right? You just, if you are not intentionally going against and deliberately making different choices than what you have been doing, you're going to fall back into that just pathological restriction. You're like, I don't even know how it happened. I don't know. I don't remember saying, you can't eat that French toast because it's going to make you fat. You can't do that because it's going to make you out of control. If you don't move, you're going to, like, you don't have those, like, at least I didn't in my experience. I don't remember having those, like, deliberate thoughts. It was just kind of, like, in me. It was just part of what I did. It was just, if I wasn't like, I have a goal and an intention and a mission today, I found myself falling right back into that. So what's my point in this video? Set goals that are specific enough that they're going to force you outside of your comfort zone, obviously, but they're going to force you to break down all of your like little ritualistic rule, habitual things that you do with your eating disorder. I want you to kind of look at it and be like, okay, what are things that are just kind of still happening in my recovery that I'm not even like noticing? Become really, really aware of these little things that you're still doing that maybe to other people they wouldn't notice, that are a little more discreet, that you're not even realizing you're doing. But now, because I'm talking about it in this video, you're going to start becoming a little bit more observant of things that may still be disordered for you, and make a plan. Okay, I know that at lunchtime for the last several days, I have been kind of falling back into a safe pattern, and I'm eating at home and I'm doing kind of the same thing I've been doing. And I see that I'm not even really thinking about it anymore. It's just kind of something in my brain. It's just gone and done. I see that's disordered. Okay, so for the next week, I'm eating out. I'm eating out every day for lunch, every day out for lunch. And that's going to help you to kind of force you out of that just subconscious restriction that you find yourself in. So go throughout an entire day. And I say this all the time, like most days look exactly the same, right? When you have a restrictive eating disorder, that's just how it is. Again, because it just becomes easier to just live the same day over and over and over again. They have to, make food decisions and to have to like think through changing things. It's just easier to do the same thing because you're still alive. Work that day, it may as well work the next day, may as well keep doing it, keep going. So now you're going to have to look at a day and be like, okay, let's break it down. What's going on here? What am I doing that maybe I don't even realize that I'm doing? And then flip it all upside down. Nothing that you do from day to day should look the same, other than like obviously very, very pro recovery actions like eating candy bars for breakfast, eating out, for at least one meal a day, that type of thing. But if you're still kind of like 80% of the time, you're really, really challenging your eating disorder, but 20% of the time, you've still got these little things in your back pocket that you're doing to just make you feel just enough okay. You got to nip that 20% out. You got to get rid of it and look at a way that you're going to do that and get intentional and really specific with how you're going to do that. So that's my kind of like messy, sort of like all over the place, jumbled up video today, but that's all I got. It's Friday afternoon. So have a good day. Bye.